Hi everyone and welcome back to Scrap Addict Creations. I'm Diane and today I am going to be showing you the new way I am now storing my distress oxide inks and the little sponge pads to use them. So let's get organizing. Over the past month or so, I have been acquiring some of these distressed oxide inks. And I purchased the Tim Holtz container, I've got 2 of them, to store these little 3x3 ink pads. Most of them I have purchased from Close to My Heart. The ones where I'm trying to kind of fill in colors I need, I have just gone, like today we went to Joann's, and they have them 30% off right now. So this part is so easy to store right now until I get too many that won't fit in the 2 boxes. Once that happens, I will have to come up with something else because I only have an 11 by 20 approximate drawer that I am storing these in. My real estate by my desk is, it's small, and I want to make sure that these are handy for when I am scrapbooking. So the ink pads are very easy to contain into those boxes. The sponges, on the other hand, are a little difficult. So when I started this, I thought, oh, I want this thing. It is a nail polish holder. It's kind of like, I turned it this way because it's stadium seating for my inks. And it will hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 12. I'm looking at this going, I don't know. It'll hold 12 inks, which I thought, great. I've got 2 of them. Perfect. Well, as I'm buying more of the inks, this is not going to work. It takes up way too much space in the drawer. Now, I'm going to keep one of them. I don't know where I'm going to store it at this point, possibly just in a basket or something, so I can pull it out if I am using the sponges for the distressed inks when I'm doing a project, because this is a very tidy way of storing it and easy to clean. So I love this concept. I am wishing I had more space that I could just use it and put all of them on there. I don't, and that's okay. Some of us do, some of us don't. I have purchased on Amazon a bunch of these foams. I also purchased, I have about 12 of these handles now because I was going to have one for every color. Now I don't really need that, but I think 12 is a pretty good number just to keep on hand. So I also do not care for the flat discs. I like the domed discs. So that is a preference. I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing with this. I'll probably put this in my giveaway box at this point. But I found in doing some research that there is a lady out there who has 5x7 boxes that are storage boxes for the distressed oxide inks. Now, her name is Layla by Mail. Well, that's her YouTube channel. And I will link that on my blog, as well as the link to any sort of sources through her. She does have it to where you can buy the 5x7 boxes, the cards, the pretty much everything. It can even come with the domes, the foams, if you want it. She's got a bunch of different kits. Now, I wanted this kind of done quickly. I know, I don't have a lot of patience. And I already have the 4x6 size by Close to My Heart. So I love these photo storage boxes. I have a ton of them now, and I use them in my scrap room all the time. Let me set this down now. I love the top of that box. It's just so pretty. So I grabbed out the 4x6s, and I had Lizzie look at this file and create one for me. Now, Lila's file is, like I said, 5x7, and she has you cut out, or I think it just comes with them. You have 2, and they go back to back, and you put them on both sides. I opted to just do one side, and I've got it glue dotted to the actual tray because I don't want mine coming out or rolling around. I laminated these with laminating pouches. And then I trimmed them to fit after I trimmed them from here. And then I put on the scratchy Velcro in each spot. I figured since I have it, I might as well just put it in each spot right now. So I did that. I also typed up all of the colors that are available right now. I got my list off of Notions. And so I sent that list to Lizzie and asked her to make me some circles. She had taken one of the domes home, so she made it the size of the dome. So you could just, or the flat one. Let me grab the flat one. It's the same size, okay? So you would just put the color on here. I opted to use a 1 1/4 punch after coloring it, punched it out, and then I laminated those as well. And so these are laminated. I used a glue dot that you can take it on and off. And I've got ink everywhere on everything right now. And you can move it around. So she was mentioning that she worked on hers. Actually, let me get this one. After she had a bunch of them, she has almost all the colors, if not all the colors. I don't, and I'm slowly going to get them if I even get all of them. I have no intention at this point of having all of them. I just need to kind of fill in the colors I use. So black soot, antique linen, vintage photo, and walnut stain were really good ones for me. There's an espresso, I believe, ground espresso that I want to get as well, because those are important colors to me. So I have these in here, and let's say I get the espresso. I could put it here, or I could take antique linen and put it down here if there is, let's see, what's another color? I don't know what, pumice stone, because I do need to get some, weathered wood. That one sounds kind of cool too. Honestly, I have no idea what the colors look like. Gathered twigs. I'm very drawn towards the browns and the creams. So I would fill this one up, and then I would just start another one. I have labeled this neutrals. Like I said, these are all laminated because that's what I prefer. Now she's just putting the colors on top after they've dried. She's writing with a black Sharpie, and then she's planning on covering the top of her 5x7 box. Since I'm using the 4x6, I cannot get as much. So she has, it looks like 20, I think she can keep 40 in each container. I'm 12, and that's perfectly fine for me because I'm not planning on having everything. But I do have them divided up, reds, blues, oranges and yellows, greens, purples and pinks, and then of course the neutrals. So I've done that. This is just with my P-Touch, what is this called? It's a P-Touch. That's all I know. My label maker, and I used clear. And what I do when I'm doing it is I actually put it through, well, this one is full. On the sides of my ink pads, I put 2 lines and then I just trim them. So that's how I do that. I did use, sorry I keep saying mono air to attach, you can kind of see it on the back of everything, to attach these to the laminated piece, as well as here you can see it, and then of course the glue dots, to keep them tidy and on there so that they wouldn't move. I don't like it when things move when I'm trying to laminate and whatnot. So that's what I did there. Let's see here. I wrote down a list of things that I need. I recommend 110-pound paper to print this on if you can. I mean, White Daisy would work too, just, cut as normal. But I used 110 from Hammermill because I wanted to make sure it didn't bleed through. Let's see, 4x6 photo storage boxes is what I used. I will put links to her stuff on my blog. 1 1/4 inch punch is always handy. The 1 3/8 didn't punch as well trying to go through the laminated pouches. Baby wipes. This is a messy job. I still have ink. I've used a little bit of my lava soap is also a much needed tool because it helps me get cleaned back up from the ink. But that is what I have done today, and I will have pictures on my blog of each of the individual ones as well as the drawer. My drawer again is about 11 by 20, and I am able to store these, and I have room to grow. So that is helpful to me and works well for me. So check out my blog and check out the links for Layla by mail, as well as download the file if you want to use that, or grab her stuff if you want to use those. Thanks so much for coming by today, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to come and play today. Please like and subscribe if you would like to see more of my videos. Leave a comment and have an amazing rest of your day. I'll see you soon. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.